Hey everybody, and welcome back to another deck profile. So this is Sorvin's Nominated Tournament number 4. Go ahead and say your name and say what you played and how you did.
It's the Lonely Baloney again, yeah. And I played the Evil Eye Exodia.
All right, perfect. So let's go ahead and get into it. I'm a little unfamiliar with Evil Eye, but I do understand like the general idea. But obviously, let's just go ahead into it. So you're playing 3 copies of Basilius. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correct, but it looks like it's just like a free like special summon if you control an Evil Eye, which is
Yeah,
pretty nice.
but the weirdest part is I never actually I normal summoned it more than special summoning it.
Oh, that's funny. I mean, it makes sense since it looks like you're not playing many monsters in general, I guess, in your list. So, uh,
No,
I mean, that makes sense. And then it looks like you're playing the one Capto Bellapass, if I'm pronouncing that right. I don't know.
uh,
Uh,
I don't know how to say it either.
yeah, I don't know. How was this? Looks like, I mean, just
Yeah.
a one of.
It's good, but it doesn't come up a lot
All
because I'm
right,
only running one.
makes sense. And then the one copy of Medusa, just
Yeah,
add something
recur.
back, I guess, pretty much. That's about it.
Yeah.
And then the main Evil Eye card, from what I've noticed at least, is Cerziel, which this adds you any Evil Eye card, but typically you just add Celine, unless if you already have Celine.
Yeah, he's really broken.
Yeah, just being
Yeah.
able to pop a special summon monster your opponent controls is really good.
Yeah.
And then the 3 copies of Evil Eye Awakening, which can summon from hand or grave. Um, is that
Or
what's
from
the?
deck.
Oh, if you have the Celine in your spell and trap zone, especially from deck, yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense. So that seems really good, actually. One
Yeah.
copy of Confrontation. Oh, were you saying something with Awakening?
Oh no, it's okay, it's okay.
Oh, okay. Perfect. All right. So, Confrontation. How is this? Looks like you're just playing the one copy to pop spell
Uh,
and traps, right?
I thought about playing three, but then I didn't like. I don't know. I don't know what was going through my mind, but it's just
Yeah.
in case I was playing against a back row deck or like Pendulum,
Hmm.
I had something like to banish skills. Yeah.
Yeah. It seems like uh, kind of interesting that you'd play this. Typically, it seems like this is like a worse copy of Cosmic Cyclone since you have to control an Evil Eye to use it. Um,
I just realized that. Shit.
yeah, so I don't know. It just seems like okay, but it is
Yeah.
searchable. So I guess that's a reason why you'd play this. Just a one copy,
I
which makes sense. But
yeah, maybe.
yeah, so I mean, there is a reason to play it since it is like a searchable card. So that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
3 copies of Paradolia, which adds you any Evil Eye monster. So all of the ones that we
Yeah.
just went through. And then it looks like it has like an obscure like damage calculation type effect
Yeah.
to like
Uh,
also inflict damage to your opponent or something like that.
yeah, but I always forgot it's only if he attacks me.
Oh, that's
So
right. Yeah.
usually I just like crash into his monster and forget he doesn't take the battle damage.
Yeah,
So
because
like,
Paradolia is only when they attack. That's
yeah.
funny. And then 3 copies of Evil Eye Repose, which
Uh,
just banishes something, draws a card.
yeah, it's one of the most like good cards of the deck
Right. Right
because
next to
when
Celine,
it
probably.
yeah because like when you attack a monster and it can't like be targeted or destroyed, it banishes after the damage step.
Right. Yeah. So it's really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Evil Eye Gorgonio. So I think this is very similar to Celine, but like I mean, obviously because it's a equip spell, but
Yeah.
um, yeah. I'm just a little unfamiliar with this card. I don't know. How was this card?
It's good because usually you dump it with the familiar, but the three first monsters, yeah.
Right. Yeah.
And if you discard one and banish it, you can add any evil eye spell. So
From your deck
it's
to your
like
hand.
kind of a search for
Oh,
yeah.
that is nice. And also, I believe like Celine like gets them back from the banish zone. One of them does. I don't remember
Yeah,
which one.
you can banish another spell to set it back to the field.
Oh, that's right. I think one of them recurs the banish cards though, right? I don't know if
Yeah,
that's right.
repose.
Oh, repose. Oh, that's what repose does, right? When it leaves the spell trap
Yeah,
zone. Yeah, that makes sense. And then there's 3 copies of Celine, which is the like main core of the deck, I guess. Just because it makes
yeah,
your dude not be able to be destroyed at all. So, or
yeah.
can be destroyed by
I was playing
effects.
against like Pendulum, and he didn't have any out to Celine. So
So he's just stuck with the Selene on field. That's really funny.
yeah,
Evil Eye Defeat, which can return stuff, I guess. So I guess like
yeah, it's
purples.
really good. Yeah,
Yeah, seems really good. One Retribution. So looks like this is just like the spell trap negated the deck pretty much. Was there any
yeah.
reason why you played this? Like only just one copy of this over then like three or
Uh,
something?
that one is because I didn't want to open it, and it
Yeah.
was like searchable.
Oh,
So,
that makes
and it's
sense.
like, yeah, and it's like spell speed 4 too. So it comes in sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. That's really nice. One terraforming to search for obviously the Pareidolia. One copy of Upstart. So, is there a reason why you played this in a 43 card deck?
Actually, I had like an idea when I was usually I yeah when I was starting to build a deck, I
Uh-huh.
was like, if I put in Upstart, I'll have an extra space to put in my side deck.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. just
Yeah,
just a side out card, pretty much.
yeah,
One copy of Extravagance. Obviously, it looks like your extra deck is very not tight. It's very loose. So it looks like so you can just fit in anything.
yeah,
So that makes sense. Then one copy of Imperm for hand trap, as well as three copies of Gamma. Just I'm assuming just
yeah.
to play around Call by the Grave as much as you can.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure, yeah.
One driver, obviously. Then the set rotation to set Gateway to Chaos. So did this ever
I
actually happen?
absolutely hate it. It's so bad.
It's
Every
terrible. Yeah,
game
it
I
seems like it.
yeah, every game I open Gateway to Chaos. It's not a joke. Oh my god.
Is
If I could like
it's so useless at that point. That's
yeah,
pretty
if I
bad.
could burn a card, it would be Gateway of Chaos.
And then three copies of Crackdown. Just this card seems like
Yeah.
so good. Just take something.
Yeah, initially I thought it negated, like if he normal summoned and it had an effect. If
Yeah.
I chained Crackdown, it negates, but it turns out it doesn't.
No, it
So
doesn't. Yeah, that's too bad. And then it
yeah.
looks like you're just on one copy of Ghost Circle, one copy of Kamunga. So is there any reason why you're just playing these two as like one ofs?
No.
Okay, they're just there, I guess. All right.
Yeah.
And then into the extra deck, I don't think I've ever seen you play any of these, but I could be wrong. So two
Uh,
copies or three, sorry, three copies of Gorgon. How was
yeah.
this? I guess.
It's okay. I make it like once in a while
Hmm.
because sometimes he like negates my monsters, and I want to get like a big beater,
Yeah,
and it can get pretty big. Yeah.
yeah, that makes sense. And then it looks like three copies of Zerziel, if I'm pronouncing that right. Um,
Yeah.
seems like okay. Oh, it looks like it does have like a really interesting effect where if it's link summoned with something with 2600 or more, so you'd probably have to like
Yeah.
buff up your Zerziel with like Selene and then link it off. Assuming
Yeah.
that's what you do, or I guess probably your Gorgon. Um, so I don't know. It seems
But
like
usually
okay.
when you
It's
make
a
this,
pop.
yeah. Sorry. What did you say?
It's just like the effect, the quick effect pop is like pretty nice. It
Oh
seems, but
yeah.
typically hard to make.
Yeah. But usually when you make it, it's just because you're winning.
Yeah,
You, it's just for the flex. Yeah.
yeah, makes sense. Looks like you're on two copies of Cerberus, three copies of Phoenix, two copies
Yeah.
of Unicorn, and then the one Abomination. Was there any reason for the? I mean, obviously they're just fantastic cards, but um, I don't
Yeah.
think there's really
But
anything else to say about that actually.
what is actually just broken with Evil Eye is they
Uh-huh.
have like a spell, like after the field spell. I think you skipped it.
Oh, I did.
It's
Yeah, I guess I did.
yeah, it makes two tokens, but
Oh,
you can
okay.
only special summon fiends. But all the nightmares are
Oh,
fiends.
okay. I
So
guess your whole entire extra deck at that point, except for like
yeah,
Omega.
Gamma. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's actually really really cool. I actually just completely skipped this card, huh?
Yeah. But I never used it.
Hmm.
Uh,
All right, I think that's about it. How was Abomination as well? Did you ever make this card?
no.
Maybe it
I
makes
never
sense.
usually have the four materials
Yeah.
on the field.
And then the one copy of Omega just for Gamma, obviously.
Yeah.
I think that's it for the extra deck. I mean, it's pretty much standard, I guess.
Yeah.
One copy of Godarla. So I don't think there's. I guess you're playing this because if you draw it with Kamungas, you can beat over one of them. I guess I don't
Uh,
know. No.
Yeah. Let's say so. Yeah.
Sure.
Let's say that's why I put it.
Okay, sure. One copy of Lightning Storm, and then so I guess we can. We'll go over to first. We'll go with the 3 copies of Droll. So, was there any reason that you were playing Droll? Were you expecting like some matchup to a specific matchup for
Actually,
this?
I'm not really good at Yu-Gi-Oh, so I just cite in any hand traps I think looks cool,
Okay, that makes sense. And
and
then
it never have. Huh?
oh, okay,
Sorry. Sorry.
no, it never came up or anything like that.
No.
Okay, that's too bad. And then for the rest of your side deck, you're just on H Heated Hardy, Emergency Call, 2 copies of L, and 1 copy of Gate Zero. Unfortunately, on EDO Pro it says H, but this is supposed to just say hello.
Yeah.
So that's what that's supposed to be there for. But
Yeah.
yeah, and then obviously you're just playing the 5 pieces of Exodia. I don't
Yeah.
think you ever cited it in any of those 10 cards, but I mean they're just funny
But
to have.
yeah, but I could have used them because if they can't beat over my Celine
Uh huh.
and I just stall, I could probably just draw it for game. But
That is true. So I mean, I guess there is a out there, or at least like a win condition. That is pretty funny.
synergy.
Some form of synergy at least, but that's really funny. Well, I mean, other
Yeah.
than that, I don't think you'd play this in the future builds. I think this is literally just here for a meme. Am I
Yeah.
right? Yeah,
Yeah.
makes sense. All right. Well, other than that, was there anything else you want to say about this list?
It's fun, and you will probably burn yourself to death. Yeah.
Yeah, just because Celine, you have to like
Yeah, it's
lose life
mandatory.
points. Yeah, it's a mandatory lose, I believe. Or so
Yeah.
yeah, just be careful with Celine, pretty much. All right. Well, thank you for taking the time out of your day to do this deck profile. But yeah, I appreciate it.
Thanks for having me again. Yeah.
Yeah, no problem.